Hey guys, hope you are doing well. So I got some bad news to you that the crypto market is dumping today. And why is dumping? Because the Fed is expected to raise rate hikes, raise the rates, and also that slowing down the economy, maybe turning into recession. So my name is Mike from Crypto Minds and CorionX, and I'm bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated. I should state that nothing in this video can be considered as a financial investment advice, so everything just for your education and entertainment purposes only. So guys, smash those like, push the bell and notification, all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so please smash those like. Appreciate all your likes. So let's go and check out our favorite bubble charts. Let's see what's happening. So we see almost all the altcoins are in red. The token of Huobi down almost 30%, Bitcoin is down 8%, Ethereum down 7%, and main support levels have been broken, and we see that almost all the coins dumping. So I think a couple of 10 billion US dollars just evaporated from the market. And if we are looking into the crypto fear and greed index, we are back in the fear zone after hovering around in the neutral zone, and also we spent few days in the greed zone. So let's go and check out our news. Bitcoin keeps liquidating longs as BTC price action gives up 22,000 US dollar support. So 22,000 was given up. Longs begin to disappear with BTC at 3-week lows. Okay, so this is this chart. Let's make this bigger and let's see what's going on. So longs liquidations are getting bigger and bigger as we do still have some longs. Okay, Bitcoin futures long liquidations on this chart. So longs liquidations are much higher and dominating the market. And accompanying chart showed mounting leverage position liquidations. Okay, so these are huge liquidations as we see here, and starting to go below 22,000 US dollars. Searchers warns of liquidity crisis. Okay, net liquidations in crypto market exceeded 200 million in 1 hour. Since then, Bitcoin has traded completely flat and liquidity it's gone. Imagine that will happen to broader markets once liquidity dries up. So now it can happen that liquidity crisis will come. Cool. Not good news, but this is what it is. Next, the Fed is about to crash Bitcoin and crypto markets, says analyst Nicholas Merton. So the recent testimonies from Chairman Jeremy Powell from the Federal Reserve in front of Congress, where he was answering questions from Republicans and Democrats and essentially was trying to address few the Fed has taken the stance it's done on monetary policy. The Fed is likely utilizing the kind of flip-flop narrative mechanism that the Fed is commonly known for the greater part of its history, where it says one thing and does another to its advantage in order to create liquidity traps, to absorb liquidity, or more specifically to have an excuse to add in liquidity to the system and keep towards in 2% inflation target. So this is the main point. The Fed has done this for the greater part of the last decade. The only difference this time around it, that's the utilizing the euphoria and continued optimism as a way to trap liquidity and absorb liquidity from the real economy into financial markets. The past months, and a half of has been full enough proof that crypto is not separate from everything just yet, and maybe Bitcoin doesn't go all the way down to 7 or 10,000 US dollar, some kind of large absorbed decline, which is generally in line with the traditional crypto bear markets. Maybe it's still going to just go to 14 and or 13,000, I will happily wait for that. So this is from Nicholas, and Nicholas was really bearish in the past few months. Next, CNBC, no exit ramp for Fed's Powell until he creates a recession, economist says. So stronger than expected economic data in recent weeks suggests that ultimate level of interest rates is likely to be higher than previously anticipated. Okay, the Fed cannot estimate its rate ceiling until the economy enters a recession. So they will push the economy to recession. Goldman Sachs raised its terminal rate target forecast to 5.5 and 5.75% on Tuesday. So that is it, and let's go to our next news. CFTC chair says Ethereum is a commodity despite Gensler's Bitcoin only position. Okay, Rustin Benham parts ways with his SEC counterpart over federal jurisdictions over Ethereum. So we all know that the SEC chair said that everything is a security, expect Bitcoin, but Rustin Benham said on Wednesday that Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency next to Bitcoin, is a commodity, and also it has been listed on CFTC's exchanges for quite some time for that reason that this is a commodity. Everything other than Bitcoin, yes, that's told Gensler. And also let's see, we would not have allowed the Ether futures product to be listed on a CFTC exchange if we didn't feel strongly that it was a commodity asset, he argued. And also he says that he examined stablecoins and Tether, and he says that he believes that stablecoins should be considered commodities absent any legislation to claim otherwise. And also this is also concerned to BUSD. So guys, I think it's really interesting that two regulatory bodies are fighting how to regulate crypto. But SEC maybe will lose because SEC snubbled as Voyager wins court approval for sale to Binance US. So this is quite interesting. I cannot put the entire case into intermediate defreeze. Why regulatory figures out whether they believe there are problems with the transactions and plan. Okay, so this is the VGX token. But that was crazy because SEC told that this VGF token is a security and Binance cannot buy Voyager. But that really hurts investors of Voyagers. But the court approved the sale is can be done. Next huge piece of news: Silvergate stock drops over 50% as crypto clients flee regulated bank. So Silvergate clients, yeah, so that was also the news. So Silvergate actually not went bankruptcy because they can pay the depositors back, but they see no business to continue, so they will just resolve the company. Next, Credit Suisse. The delay is its 2022 annual report after a late call from the SEC. So what's going on by Credit Suisse? Management believes it's prudent to briefly delay the publication of its accounts in order to understand more. Through the comments received, we confirm that 2022 financial results are previously released and not impacted by the above. So who knows what's happening at Credit Suisse, but they are not in deep crypto, so this is not because crypto. Next, Gemini's banking relationship with the JP Morgan remains intact. So what a surprise! Gemini moved from Silvergate to JP Morgan, or they already had an account with JP Morgan. So despite reporting to the contrary, Gemini's banking relationships remains intact with the JP Morgan. So JP Morgan serving crypto companies. That's for sure. Next piece of news is Mt.Gox pushes deadline for BTC repayments registration to April. So this is not a big news because that was also one of the FUD that's going around, that Mt.Gox bitcoins will be sold on the markets or they are already selling. So Mt.Gox based repayment period has also been extended from September last year to October, then not to April. So I don't know why it's delaying every time, but they are delaying. Maybe they want to wait for higher Bitcoin prices. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Swift to start phase 2 pilot after finding value in CBDCs. So Swift to interconnect central bank digital currencies offers clear potential and value, the company said in a statement on Thursday. While interest in CBDCs is growing, so it's the risk of fragmentation as a widening range of technologies as standard is being experimented with. So guys, this is clear. Yes, CBDCs are coming, maybe faster than we think, and Swift, the traditional banking transactional provider, will be engaged. Next piece of news is quite interesting. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes proposes Bitcoin-based stablecoins. The proposed stablecoin, the Satoshi Nakamoto dollar, aims to be entirely free from any movements of the US dollar which require banking services. Okay, so BitMEX co-founder proposed creating a new stablecoin with a value. Why it's going dark? The stablecoin with a value pledged to the sum of $1 worth of Bitcoin and one inverse perpetual swap of BTC against USD. He outlined the idea of the potential Satoshi Nakamoto dollar. NUSD or Naka dollar is a blog post titled Dust and Crust on yesterday. So unlike major reserve-backed US dollar-backed stablecoins like Tether, the proposed Naka dollar will not depend on any USD reserves, but slowly upon derivatives exchanges that list liquid inverse perpetual swaps. Naka dollar authorized participants. The points of failure in the Naka dollar solution would be centralized crypto derivative exchanges. I excluded decentralized derivative exchanges because they are nowhere near as liquid as their centralized counterparts. So then it would be an exchange risk, but this is an idea. So guys, let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow me at MIKLOSDankler on Twitter, and also be sure you are following a Corion platform, and also at laserpunk_gots, our NFT launchpad that we are working on. So guys, let's go and check out what we do have here. Great charting of the Bitcoin halving with weekly logarithmic regression indicator. So give a like and share and check out these charts. That this is from Dawn of Bots, and this logarithmic regression. He explains that 385 days remaining till the next halving, which has historically proven to pump straight after. On this chart, the most important support level is the blue diagonal line is most hold for the come back down. So this is the blue diagonal line is the main support level. If you are getting impatient and would like some hopium, we will bookmark these charts and or copy it and always reference back to it. So guys, we are at the bottom of this logarithmic regression, so that is why I'm really excited in this recent drop. When US 2 years government bonds comes down, it may drive Bitcoin to new all-time high, and now it came the 2 years bonds reaching 17 years resistance, 17 years long resistance. What a huge thing that's going on, and that could cause Bitcoin pump, as you see on the Bitcoin chart here. Big credit to TA trader Alan. Short-term hodlers averaging purchases price across over Bitcoin's average purchase price. So short-term hodlers started to buy about the average purchase price, and this is how we see when the market shifts from bearish to bullish, but we see now a kind of retest. Give a like and share. So, an important news just in: Mt.Gox, largest creditor, will not sell its return Bitcoin. So creditor plans to keep return Bitcoin. So they don't want to sell. Give a huge like and share. Just in, odds of a 50 basis points Fed rate hikes this month hit a new high of 75%. So 75% thinks that 50 basis points rate hikes likely. Markets dumping. S&P lost almost 600 billion in 2 hours. Crypto markets down 40 billion today. 4 biggest US banks down 50 billion today. Bonds market trading like meme stocks. So markets are down. Markets dumping. Be careful, be careful. For every, so this is a NFT related stuff. So guys, that's it. Definitely go and provide some liquidity on PancakeSwap. Lock up your LPs and earn juicy APRs on our farms. You see, you can earn around 100% APRs. So this is the best time to lock up some LP in our farm. So guys, almost that's it. Let's take a look on the Bitcoin charts. Let's see what's happening. So Bitcoin is nearing our 200-week moving average, but the main point that with this huge drop today, Bitcoin will make a new lower low, and this is a kind of M pattern and already reaching the target zone. So I think maybe Bitcoin can bounce, reaching this 19,500 US dollar levels, and also so we already went back to 20,000. So guys, insane times. So I don't know what will come. Maybe we will drop to this 18,000 US dollar levels, but for now we should be patient, so not FOMOing in at the top, just waiting for a pullback, and that was a clear breakdown here that we traded. So guys, that's it, and hope you learned something. So definitely push the bell notification on, subscribe to the channel, and also push the like button. Smash those like, provide some liquidity on our PancakeSwap and lock up your LPs, and also follow us on Twitter, and also join our Telegram channel, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.